it comes to selling overseas through an online marketplace, we often hear a similar story from New Zealand exporters. It goes something like this. You're proud of your product. Your customers at home rave about it. Your next step is to take it overseas and you're excited. It's a big step. You've heard that selling through a marketplace like Amazon or Alibaba means millions of people will see your product. No marketing required. It sounds easy, so you're thinking, where do I sign up? This is the point where New Zealand exporters tend to make two assumptions that catch them out. Assumption number one, my product is unique and people overseas will love it just as much as my New Zealand customers. It's so common to think your product is one of a kind, and it could be, but hear us out. When you're searching for a product in New Zealand, there might be a handful of results, but overseas there are hundreds, if not thousands. Just type honey or Sauvignon into a UK online retailer and see what comes up. New Zealand is a small market far away from most other markets, which means we just don't see the same level of competition here. Most international businesses aren't trying to break into the New Zealand market, but many target places like the US and the UK. It's easy to assume your overseas market is similar to New Zealand, but in reality it's not. So what can you do? Desktop research is always a good first step. Ask yourself what sets your product apart from the others that are being sold in your overseas market. Why would someone in your market buy your product? Maybe it's sustainably produced in New Zealand, but is it meeting an unmet need overseas? Is your product in a category that's been around forever, or is it a more recent emerging one like functional foods? A great exercise is to search for similar products to yours. Take a look at different marketplaces and see where your product could stand out. By doing some research, a New Zealand collagen supplement business spotted a gap in the buyers category in Ocado in the UK and took advantage of it. When pitching their product to the buyer, they pointed out this gap and how their product would help drive sales in that buyer's category. The second assumption is, if I'm on a marketplace, people will find my product. The best thing about marketplaces, a huge number of active users. The worst thing, a huge number of products that aren't yours. It's easy to think that once your product is on one, it will be found. Unfortunately, that's not always true. A set and forget attitude has backfired on many New Zealand exporters. When customers search for a product, they're usually overwhelmed with results. And searching for a product in the search bar of places like Amazon or Tmall is a popular way to find what they want. So if you're not coming up in the search results, your competitors will probably make a sale before a customer even realizes your product is on theirs as well. If you're listed on a retailer marketplace, but you're not making sales, you could even get delisted. So what do? You're probably wondering how to get your product to the top of the search results. This is usually driven by an algorithm similar to Google Ads and factors in your sales, ranking, keywords, fulfillment performance, and putting spend behind your product visible. More competitive product categories are likely to require more investment than others. Essentially, it's a pay-to-play system, so you'll need to use marketing and sales budget to get your products noticed, and therefore sold. Having a plan for how you're going to invest can also help when you're talking to partners at an online retailer or in-market agencies and support teams. It gives you a bit of credibility. On top of this, it pays to look into which tools your marketplace is using for marketing. It won't be the same for all. A few US marketplaces use Amazon advertising, whereas Citrus Ad and Criteo are standard in the UK. Above all, work out how you're going to invest in promoting your products to reap the export rewards. For more information and help on exporting, please visit MyNZTE.